Guys, welcome back to the Geordie Wild Camper. Today, I'm back in the Lake District with a friend, Connor.
Alright.
Connor's first time in the Lake District, so this should be a very, very interesting adventure. So trust me, stick along, you won't want to miss this. Guys, we're in the beautiful Wasdale Valley here. And it's the first time that we're going to be heading up Great Gable. We haven't quite decided where we're going to camp yet, so we're going to wait till we get to the top and find out what it's like up there and where the flat spots are. So it's going to be interesting. We've only had a couple of pints just to see where I give a little bit of confidence to get along. But this part of it seems pretty straightforward. But I know it ain't going to finish that way. So as you can see up there, that's Great Gable. This is Kirkfell. And ideally, there's a nice little tarn in there. It's probably dry, but it's going to provide somewhere to camp if we need to. And I'm hoping we're going to get a nice little sunset. How are you feeling about it so far, mate?
Alright, we're hot like.
Hot? Yeah.
Aye, sweating.
You think you're going to nail it?
Wait, aye.
Perfect.
It's only a mile high, isn't it?
Ah, it's only a mile high, there you go.
Only a mile high.
So I thought you guys might be interested to see what it's like if you're a newbie to wild camping. Just to see how the experience goes and share that with everybody. So anyone that's watching this who is maybe thinking, oh, I don't know if I can do that, that's having some doubts, you know, Connor's going to show you that that isn't the case. As long as you've got a little bit of passion, a little bit of heart, a little bit of energy to get up, you can all get out. You can all get out and do a little bit of wild camping. We're probably about a kilometre and a half into it. It's red hot. It's got to be about 20 degrees. I know I say that in every one, but it feels it. We're just starting to head into the ascent now, so there'll probably be not much filming unless we stop, because we just want to get on with it and get to the top and show you guys the views. So stick around to see how that goes, and I'll bring you back to Connor to see how he's getting on. Well, we're 3k in now. Bit of a climb up here, up at the top of Great Gable. Wind is picking up a little bit, which is great because it's keeping it cool. I think Connor's come to the realisation this ain't gonna be easy. How are you feeling?
Like,
huh?
rough.
He's rough.
Aye.
He's rough.
Alright.
Look at that, man. He's got it. The confidence is there, the passion's there that I talked about. Anyone can do this. Anybody. Let's go. It's all good, mate. How are you feeling? Good. Strong character, this lad. Strong character. So we've just got to the junction. It's LIGHTROCK Head Tarn. Any of you guys who are familiar with that would know the stretcher box. So we're just taking a left to head up to Great Gable. So a little bit more inclined before we get to the top. See, he's up there. Well, that last 100 metres was pretty tough, like. It's got some incline in it. I think Connor's feeling the pace as well, as we all are. Just to give everyone a bit of perspective, that's the box down there. I don't know if you can see it. Just down there. LIGHTROCK Head. And we're just near the summit, unless there's a false summit at the top, which I'll be a little bit unhappy about. Let's have a look and see what we're working at. So that is where we're at. Distance 4.5, 2 hours. Let's have a look at what we're working at. 130, I've probably rested for a little bit there, but that's fine. 140 beats per minute is probably where I'd expect it to be. Working hard. He's doing well, like. Connor is doing well. Hero! Calf burner, there you go. Off we go. Right, we've made it to the top. Great Gable. You can see Scarfells over there. Sprinkling Tarn. All the way around to Seathwaite. Haystack's just over there as well. With Buttermere and Crummock maybe. I think we're heading over here. Heading over there. Perfect. Not many spots to camp up here, like, at all. How's it for you, mate? Worth it?
Worth it, aye.
Good man. Good man. So this is the dangerous part. Just traversing down now. We're going to head just to that little body of water down there, and I think that's where we're going to pitch up. Have a nice view down the valley, but it is a little bit ropey doing this bit, in it.
A bit uneven, like.
A bit uneven, so we're just going to take our time. Yeah, so we'll see you when we get down the bottom.
In the evening you've been calling.
Connor's picked the spot. He's done alright, he's done really well actually getting down there, because that was very, very steep, if you've seen on the video. He's in the hilly, love and life, look at that, mate. Which I think you've seen before. It's no hilly, it's actually very, very well made. I've got to say I do like it, it's very light as well, which is obviously a benefit. I've got the Flames Creed AliExpress bag, which is an absolute bargain. I love it. It was only about 50 quid off AliExpress. Good down to about 6-7 degrees. Thermarest X-Therm. Wouldn't have anything else, to be perfectly honest, once I've had that. It's mint, large Trekology pillow. I do always have a spare pillow as well, because I like to cuddle. But Connor being here, I might cuddle him, I don't know, I'm not quite sure yet. But I do have a tent meal. I'm not going to have that. I'm going to have me 14 pence noodles instead, just because I feel like it. Right, we're just going to get some noodles on. Connor's sorting his out, I'm sorting mine out. Pardon my feeties in the video. But we've got a bit of steam coming here. That's ready, that's perfect. I'm going to stick that in. Offside. Oh. Do you just normally let yours aye. See, not everything has to be a expensive tent meal or whatever. No, you just do what suits you. Sometimes you don't need that. You can just go to Tesco's, Asda, whatever superstore you want, and get a cheapy little thingy-majiggy. It works alright. Might have to give this another little we'll let that just sort itself out. I do normally like a little bit of crunch in mine. Yeah. But Connor's come up with a great idea, just having this little wind block, using the seat pads that we use for a little bit of a wind block, which seems to be doing the job. Are you going double up? Let's have a little look. So Connor's just using the knock-off jet boil, which is unreal. We are starting to get a bit of clearance here, as you can see down there. Not too bad. hours of sunlight left, so we'll be absolutely fine. Just had a wonderful sunset there, and we've been treated to something very special actually, considering what the weather was like when we got down here. I think that's the first time Connor's seen that in the Lake District.
What's that?
Sunset like that.
Aye.
Very nice. We're set up, ready for bed now. I think, as I say, we just listen to the Italians beat the Belgians, which is nice when you're just chilling out. And we've had far too much sugar, so having a bit of a crash, to be perfectly honest. But it's been a cracking day. Burnt around 4,180 calories, so that should tell you how much we've done. That doesn't take into account the having the pack weight on your back as well. But I am tired. I don't know about you, mate.
A little bit like.
A little bit tired.
Aye.
Gonna do it again?
Aye, I want to see the stars though.
Wants to see the stars, so hopefully we'll get some stars tonight. It's not looking likely, but what we might do is set well on for a little bit later and get up and have a little look. And if there's anything there, we might get out and have a butcher's. But if not, we'll go back to Kip, and then we're up at 5 o'clock. So we'll catch us then. Morning, guys. I think we've hit a little bit of a tipping point, to be perfectly honest. We've had sheep intrusions all night, which just absolutely done me head in. So the sheep would come around the back and then they would do their noise, obviously, waking us up. Strong gust of wind woke Connor up, which was funny. It's probably about, what was it? 3:45. So I think we're going to sort ourselves out and get packed up and gone. But I'm aching, like my legs are aching, and I struggle to sleep when it's like that. Where they feel agitated, I tried adjusted the extreme a little bit, but I think it's down to the pillow situation. I think I'm going to invest in a different pillow. Trekology one's really light, but it's a load of shit, really. I don't know. Not many views.
Yeah.
Not many views, as you can see. It's 4:10. We're all packed away. You know the drill, leave no trace, blah blah blah. Dim and all that stuff, because it's spark drills. Make sure you take everything away, which we have done. See, the sun's just starting to come up over here. Over on the east there. We're heading down to the west. There's a little bit of a cloud invasion, which hasn't quite dropped yet, but it's just in the Wasdale Valley, which I'll show you when we get a little bit closer. But surprisingly, for how little sleep I've had, I feel quite refreshed. Although I do have a 3-hour drive home. Just making my way down now. Just leaving the little plateau that we're on. And we're going to head down into Wasdale. Feeling alright, actually. I'm feeling alright.
Aye?
Yeah, feeling alright. This is where we're heading, just down here. Just give you a little bit of context, that's where we came from. And then that little mound there is probably where we stayed. And you've got Kirkfell on the right here. No, nice little morning, like.
Lovely.
Nice little morning, fresh, not too cold. Got a breath of wind at all. Right, let's see what this descent's like. Right guys, we're just heading down this path. It's not too bad here, but further up it's pretty much all shale, so it was a little bit dodgy down there actually. It's amazing how sheep manage to stay up. I've got no idea. Amazing balance. But we're just going to head down into that valley, into the Wasdale car park, and that's where we are. Tell you what, it feels good to be back on flat ground now, like, Jesus. It's no favour to my knees, that, by the way, at all. Got Connor coming down. He'll be coming over the brow of this hill in a second, I would have thought. Just the top of there. Anyway guys, I appreciate this one's a little bit shorter than usual. But if you have enjoyed it, please smash the like button. Subscribe if you like the content. And if you feel generous, put a little comment. Right guys, thanks for sticking around. I hope you enjoyed that adventure. Anyway guys, it's been a pleasure. Till next time, peace out.
Jimmy Carrey is not my real dad, and for that I'm mighty sure. If he was, I wouldn't be quite so poor. My real dad sells Avon, and that don't pay the rent. But now I'm living in my tent,